There we go. I think that works. Okay. So, I'm tired. But, the plan is I am going to finally start... That was a burp. My bad. I'm gonna finally start, what's it called again? Lanternite. That's what it's called. And then I'm gonna do the Black Swan and Sparkle Companion mission. That's the plan, at least. I'm not sure if I'll do all of the Lanternite stuff, honestly. I might just do it on my own time if I feel like it's not particularly engaging, or if I'm just lazy. It all depends. Just because there's only like 9 days left. This take a while to load though, huh?
Kuching and Charlotte! Paimon never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Oh, what, like
yeah,
Fontaine technology?
My business meeting with Xianyun Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Ah, the turbine.
Mechanical lifting device?
I think.
Sounds pretty impressive.
I think that's what it is, right?
But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Because Fontaine.
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How
What?
high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But with
But
technology.
as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Sounds awesome!
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor.
I think one of the main
We're
things
having
is
trouble
just
keeping up with
oh,
demand.
it's wildflower. Just
We
not
also
like
gave quite a bit of thought to the price.
the lip
We
syncing.
didn't want it
Just
to be too much more
or
expensive
the lack of
than a
lip
traditional
syncing,
kite.
I should say.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Or is it lip syncing?
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
You see, Miss
It's just-
Kuching? That does seem to be
feels so
everyone's
off.
first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything
Is that
now.
actually true for
But
kites?
to me, there's so much more than that.
Were they? I
Think
can
for
see
a
it
second
being
about
a
how remarkable
cultural
it is
piece.
that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
You good? Good? Should I give us the rest of the line? Hello? Okay. Send them love, send them word. How long will it take? I'm curious. Wow. Send them love, send them word, send them homeward bound. I'll just
In
click.
the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic royal scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
Except for the part where she stopped talking.
As long as
That
you're
was a
willing to
little awkward.
listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship.
Seems like it's mostly just
My
gonna be talking about
grandfather told
kites,
me
huh?
that back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step
Oh,
by step
boy.
from their elders. First, you use the thin
Maybe I should
strips
just
of
play this on
bamboo
my
to
own.
construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Okay.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Because you break free from the
Fascinating.
cocoon.
What else can you tell me?
I see.
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most
When you
classic
turn
design.
into a
It
butterfree from a
symbolizes good
metapod.
fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings
Man.
and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so.
Oh my god.
Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If
This
you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you.
hard
They
is
could be a useful reference.
the guy on the right looks unique enough.
That will
Definitely
be
not
a
playable,
huge
but-
help. Great. Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Hope it goes well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Oh my god.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
We'll be
I was
there.
on board the moment you said secret prize.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
So we're doing a
You
kite? Or we're participating in a kite contest? Depending on, like, if I actually get to use the kite, could be fun.
Wait, Trevor? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those 2 people lurking over there?
Yeah, I see them.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy.
I agree.
Great, so it wasn't just Paimon.
Yep.
Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they
Oh.
even begin. You go right,
Oh, that
Paimon
was-
will go left.
Nice angle. Wait, Piepot! I'm thinking... Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll finish part 1. And then after that, I'll... Oh my god, Piemon's actually going. I'll finish part 1 and then... I'll probably all I'm doing.
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us.
Damn.
Your
Nice
comportment
voice.
suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
Yeah.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the
Oh my
mighty
God.
and illuminated Adeptus, Mooncarver. For the
Oh.
purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
That explains why they looked unique. I guess they're not gonna be playable, that's for damn sure.
You kidding?
What the hell's with the...
Deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
Is it because Xianyun's here?
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Jiahu. Jiahu.
Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a death
I
guy.
feel like you're just...
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
If you really are who you claim to be, perhaps you can prove it?
Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
During the last lantern rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Culinary?
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence
Man,
was
Mooncarver
known?
sounds really cool. I guess
Did
they,
one not speak up on your behalf
they don't have
about
that,
a
like...
moment
I
ago?
think they had a
This
filter.
is how you choose to repay that
Probably.
kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
Suppose they really are the Adepti.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
Take it as a compliment to the quality of your
You
disguise.
indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Maybe she's making the
Cloud
kites.
Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
Maybe she
One must
doesn't give
never
a shit
rest
about
idle
you.
in the face of that which demands action. And since our
You're
acquaintances dwell in
unplayable.
Liyue Harbor,
Adepti
we have to travel
asses.
here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
She wants to one
One
up
surmises
the
that she has
kites.
shut herself away,
All right.
refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure.
Leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy lantern ride!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
Have fun. Enjoy your mountains.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble, and it turned out to be people we knew all along.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
That's neat. I didn't expect it to be the Adepti. Anyway, time to buy some kites.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Sure.
Ooh, a scissor-tailed swallow, and a butterfly, and oh!
This jade chamber design is our newest.
That one looks.
It's been selling like crazy.
It seems
over
like
the
it has
past
more
2 days.
quality, so I think I'm gonna get that
Does
kite,
it also have a unique meaning?
or end up getting that kite.
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Xianyun?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations.
Also, same voice as
The
male
problem is, many
trailblazer.
of my colleagues
Kalis?
have taken leave
Kalen?
during Lantern Rite to spend
Was it
time with
Kalis
their
or Kale?
families. So our
Sure.
available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
We expect to be compensated.
Of course.
Give me my
Hard work
money.
deserves ample rewards. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Thank you. Sounds like Lux's voice actor, or Lila's, or other people she voices. Caroline and Justine from Persona 5.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
No way,
Ah.
Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Oh my god, it's
Perfect,
Trailblazer.
Gaming is here.
Oh, what are you doing here in
Thanks,
Tibet?
Gaming. We just
Why aren't
spoke
you
to
in
a guy at the
Penacony?
communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, it must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
You'll probably just lose again, but chin up.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
Thank you.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
I hope the quest doesn't take too
Kite-making
long.
materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts.
Yeah,
oh,
they kind
and
of
please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to
help
thank you. Take my
the
thanks in his
harbor.
place.
By dropping the Jade Chamber.
He's a good guy. He's
Well,
just been
Lincoln did
super
that,
busy
but-
lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
No worries.
So, you here for Lantern, right?
No, I'm just here to take in the view.
It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect! We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
Oh, it seems to be drooling already.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Yep.
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are.
Do you call yourself the Galactic Baseballer? Or Batter? Galactic Batter?
You need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Oh. Whoa. It's a kite. Painter.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
So what am I supposed to do? Am I actually supposed to do those? Well, I guess for now I'll go to Xianyun. Yeah, at least do this much. I'll do the first part, which I assume is all just like gobbing stuff. And that'll be good for Genshin, and I'll just do the Penacony companion mission, which is the one I'm more excited for, to be honest. Just because, man, Penacony. I left off on a bit of a cliffhanger, a lot of a cliffhanger, so I want to see more of what's going on there. More curious about that than the Lantern Rite, which makes sense because of the, I guess, plot relevance for it. Yeah. That's what I'll say. Why did I say it like that?
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
To Yelong Wharf. Wharf.
Wait, get behind me. I'll handle this.
Another test subject. Suffocate.
Oh, it's probably just 4-star, but after defeating an opponent, okay.
Fry.
Yeah, wait, oh wait.
Our bond is strong. Strike a pose.
There we go.
The wrong test subject. Fry.
Oh, there's more?
Many happy returns. Good. Sorry, pal.
Yeah. I know he goes up and whatnot, but I don't know much about him beyond that.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Still waiting for a playable treasure hoarder.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
I've heard about it somewhere.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Xianyun Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season.
In regards to like lion dancing, I kind of did it back when I did taekwondo as a kid. I remember like actually being in one of those like lion heads. I don't know if I was the front lion head, probably not the front, but I was part of the line at least.
But
So
I
that was
must
fun.
admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera.
Oh,
I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
got me.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Bit of, I don't know if I'd say workaholic, but it's definitely enjoying life, I guess. All right. Oh, fairy. Gaming walks forward and exchanges a few words with a boatman near the docks. The next thing you know, he's called for everyone to board a bamboo raft. God, I hope it's not that Paper
Finally, we can
Mario
rest.
minigame.
Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff.
Hated that.
And her stomach so empty.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Leo is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon now?
Where are you, Paimon?
Paimon was finally satisfied and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Aw, would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I
Bosu?
forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
Wow. Gaming seems like a real people person. He can get along with anyone. He treats every person he meets like a close friend.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when you get back.
Is it because they're going down the ship? Or water, yeah.
All my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
No, you're good.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
I wonder if Zach Aguilar will voice a
Aw, a fed
voice for
Paimon
an
is a
Honkai.
happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon could be in a good mood.
Also the voice for Lumine. I forget what the name of the voice actor for her is. You slowly lose yourself in the beauty of the surrounding scenery. Before you know it, you are greeted by the sight of Yilong Wharf. Whenever it loads.
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no! Wait, hold on.
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time.
Hold on. I fucked up. Forgot to change it.